What's up, YouTube? You checking out the frequent flyer, and I just have something I wanted to show you guys. Really excited about it. This thing here, I call this my candy whoop, and the reason I call it that is because it looks like it has candy coated paint on it. This is a ChopShopped job here, and this is a combination of the King Kong Tiny 7 and the Bwhoop B03. And so this is the frame of the Bwhoop. The reason why I did this chop shop is because these motors really enticed me. They're 7 by 15, if I'm not mistaken, and these things give this tiny whoop so much power, man. It's like having the King Kong Tiny 7's power in a small tiny whoop. So let's look at the size it is for sizing purposes. Check out this. This is my tiny whoop here, and look, it's the same size as the tiny whoop, but it just has 7mm motors as opposed to the 6mm motors, 6 by 15 on the tiny whoop, the original one. So this one has a lot more power. This one can do flips really low and recover from flips. It has enough power to push these 3-bladed props really nice, and 4-bladed props too work really nice with it, but I've been rocking with the 3-bladed props, and man, this thing is just awesome. You can do power loops with it now. Just a really awesome flying little aircraft. And it was I'm not going to do a whole chop shop on it, episode or anything, because it's just plug and play. You just unplug these motors from the Bwhoop, and then you just add your flight controller and you just plug them in and you ready to go. And so I added this canopy on here. I really like this canopy, and well, this canopy goes with the Tiny 7. This canopy goes with the Tiny 7, and I think this is a really nice combination here setup they got, because the VTX is inside the flight controller, and that cuts a lot of weight. Well, at least 4 grams or something like that. Well, you do still have the camera, so I'm guessing it cuts about 2, maybe 2.5 grams. And if I remove this canopy here, I will probably save 2 grams. But this thing has enough power to fly really nice with this. So without further ado, let's go check this thing out. Oh, before we do, these inserts here, these foam inserts, is what I use for this, because it has a larger battery bay to accommodate a larger battery. But me, I'm really stuck on these batteries here, and these things give it an extra burst of energy with this JST PH 2.0 size connector there. The power lead is a little larger than the tiny whoops, as you can see. Let me show you guys that. So more power coming through this power lead here, and we got high voltage batteries I'm feeding this thing, and it's really nice. So let's go check this thing out in flight. Okay, so we out here with what I named the candy whoop, because it looks like it's candy coated and it just flies so sweet. We're about to check this thing out. Got the Devo 10 out here. Let's see. I got the 7-inch diversity monitor out here. Let's see if we can get the video recorded. The monitor's acting weird. Oops, I think I took it off of diversity. Okay, we're back on diversity now. trying to get it to record, but it just won't. Oh man, something's going on with it. Every once in a while this monitor gets weird. And it doesn't want to act right on me. It's not allowing me to record the footage. And that's real key. I want you guys to see how it flies FPV. Wow, that's a shame. It's not going to let us do that. Let's just take off with it. And I'll just show you guys some line of sight with it. Oops, it didn't. Yes, it did. Okay, there we go. A little windy out here. Let me show you guys a punch out with it. It's really nice for a tiny Bwhoop. Do some FPV with it anyway. Bring it back. Okay, let's check it out. We're in acro mode, by the way. Let's do some flips with it. It's really windy out here, but this thing can handle it. It can recover really well from the flips. Can even do them down low. Without hitting the ground. So I hit the ground just now though, without doing a flip. Let's see, fail safe must have activated on it. Let's see, I'm gonna unplug it and plug it back up. So check it out. Whoops. The battery might be dying a little too. Or maybe it was my flying. Let's see how fast it goes. Man, it's hard flying it in this wind. Yeah, this battery seems to be toast now. Still got a little punch in it though. Let's see, let's land it for a second. And we're gonna swap out the battery real quick so we can do some more acrobatics with it, since we can't do FPV with it right now because the diversity monitor is acting weird. I can't even turn it off. It's just frozen or something. Okay, so let's take it back up. Got another punch. Punch out on it is awesome. Let's look at another one. Man, the wind's really blowing. Look at the height that it loses when it does a flip. Hardly any at all. This thing is awesome, man. Let's see if we can do a double flip. Yep. I can do a double flip with this thing. This little thing is awesome. Oh, it can even flip and recover without giving any power. A burst of throttle. Let's check it. Oh, it hit the ground though. Oh, so if I'm flying forward with it, it can do a flip. Oh, battery must be dying. Oh, crazy riding this wind here. Yeah, and this battery's almost toast now. That's full throttle up. Okay, let's see if we can land it. So that's it. It's the Candy Whoop. Thanks for watching.